Hello, welcome to Viewpoint. I'm Chris Kenny. Finally, it's underway. We were talking about that election campaign being sooner rather than later. Finally, we're heading for September the 7th, of course. We've got a cracker program lined up for you tonight to kick off our election coverage on Viewpoints. We'll be speaking to the Deputy Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese. I recorded an interview with him just minutes ago. Also catching up with the Shadow Education Minister, Christopher Pyne, find out what he's got to say about how the opposition has rolled over on the government's education reforms. And we've got a crackerjack panel too to talk about the campaign and how it's going to unfold. Janet Olbricks and Stephen Koukoulas, who used to advise Julia Gillard on economics, and also Gary Johns, former Keating government Labor minister. So stick with us tonight. We've got a fantastic program. I want to look at, be realistic about Labor's chances here. Kevin Rudd himself, of course, has said today that he's the underdog, and he certainly is that. This election is difficult for Labor to win. They do start from behind effectively because you can kiss goodbye to those two seats of the retiring independents, Tony Windsor and Rob Oakeshott. So even just counting those out of the equation, you see that Labor is starting from behind. They'll be hoping to pick up seats in Queensland because they know they're facing the loss of seats in Tasmania, Victoria and New South Wales at least. Just the maths of all that makes it look very, very difficult for the Labor Party. But I want to talk tonight about the issues they need to confront as well. We've seen Kevin Rudd try and focus on the economy, on border protection, on the carbon tax. These are problems of his making. These are weak areas for the Labor Party. To be talking about the economy and economic management just days after you announce another budget deficit blowout is high-risk politics indeed. To propose a solution to the border protection issue when you are the government who tore down the regime that was in place before and has seen 45,000 arrivals, to try and fix it up just weeks out from the election. Again, very brave politics. Let's hope the policy works, but how believable is it going to be from Labor this late? After 6 years, they're trying to fix it 6 weeks out from the election. And of course, the carbon tax, climate change policy has been a running sore for both sides of politics. And now Kevin Rudd says he's going to diminish the effects of the carbon tax that Julia Gillard inflicted on us a year or so ago now. So very difficult policy arguments for Labor to make. We'll talk about those today, and also the challenges for the opposition as they seek to match some of Labor's positive ground.